Hello there, my friends, and welcome to episode 7 of Talon Plays Star Trek Online. Well, in full disclosure, my friends, something happened with the audio. So it recorded all the game audio, but I have to re record my entire narration. So I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about while the game is running. So, as a brief recap, we visited the space dock, got really bored for a while, and then what did we do? It's been a while since I'm having trouble remembering what exactly did we do last time? Oh, that's right. So we're going to be heading to the Vulcan system to locate an ambassador. Apparently, we get to, not help out Starfleet in the middle of a massive intergalactic war, but we have to play a taxi service. So, here we go. We're off to Vulcan. Oh, what was that? Okay, apparently we can't drive. Wait, no, yeah. Also, yeah, I felt bad about the Azure blowing up, so, I kind of rolled an alternate character, and what they call an alternate tune, or an alt, and I decided to make an engineer just to see. I guess they're more like the tanky people than just the pew pews that we know and love. So I got up the character all the way up to this mission, and it turns out that you were able to save the ship if you're an engineer. Now, if you're a science person, I don't know, but regardless, it is possible to save the ship. Looks like, oh yes, I'm going through the different currencies, trying to figure out where some of them are, and here we are approaching the Pajem system. And let's see here. Okay, so now we're past Pajem and now heading to Vulcan. And I cannot read the text on my little monitor. It's too small. So, sorry about that, friends. I'll re-record so eventually we get back to. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I had my microphone set up all right. I ran tests before I did everything. Everything was blinking right. All the status bars were moving back and forth. Everything was going fine, so I have no idea what happened. And the downside is, with it being an MMO, it automatically saves. So it's not like I could, save, go back to a previous save, and even though lose some progress, I could kind of get back to where we started. I guess that's, you live and learn. So here we are in the Vulcan system. Oh, I can't even read my sexy Vulcan lady's narration. Oh, well, I'm sorry, friends. At least I've watched previous episodes. I know it comes in clearer, so at least you'll be able to read it. Oh, my poor sexy Vulcan lady. Well, on the plus side, you don't have to hear me doing her horrible southern accent. I still don't know where that came from. Oh, and by the way, on that Ponfar countdown, yeah, she hit 7 years. Yeah, there was a bit of a travel between Earth and Vulcan, if you know what I mean. So we got, yeah, at least that's my fan fiction. I just made this really creepy. I have no idea why it's taken so. Oh yes. Well, here's a quite not so hot Vulcan lady. It's amazing how much long hair can really make a Vulcan look hot. I mean, look at Kirstie Alley from Wrath of Khan. I mean, she looked okay, but when she let her hair down in the karate gi, and then in the funeral scene, it was like, yeah. Why couldn't we have more Savick. I don't know why she got replaced in the third movie, but I'm guessing scheduling conflicts. I just don't think the other lady did nearly as good a job. That said, in Star Trek IV, there was a deleted scene where, well, as we know, she and Spock did have Ponfar, and the deleted scene was the reason why she didn't go with the crew back to Earth was because she, as the bird of prey flies off, she's standing on a mountaintop or something, and we see she's about 8 months pregnant. Yeah, so that happened. Okay, so here we go. We're beaming down to the surface. Oh, that is a cool shot. I love the classic Gorn outfits. And here we are in my official shuttle. Flores. Yep. You know, this is a pretty big cockpit for a standard shuttle. I mean, I've seen shuttles in Star Trek. They're nowhere near this spacious. Oh, there's a transporter. Just taking a look around. You know, it's really weird doing... Hey, wait. They put doors in that you can't get to. I hate when people do that. I mean, look at that console. That's huge. No way a shuttle should have that. Oh, okay. Yep, let me sit. Game, let me sit. I'm the captain. I'm supposed to sit in the chair, and then we land the shuttle. Let me sit in my chair. I'm trying to, you know, maintain character here. I'm not a good role player, but I'm doing the best I can. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm in the seat. Whew! And now it won't let me click the land shuttle button. That is bad game design. Bad game designers. Bad. Oh, I love this little Vulcan design. I mean, we have the big sticky... The Vulcans with the big sticks that they use to wail on each other for some reason. And, oh, you can just hear the disdain in that lady's voice. I mean, I remember that. She's like, enjoy your stay. I'm like, that's a little emotional for a Vulcan. You can't hear it, but you can hear it, you know? They try to keep the emotion thing in check, but no, they're not mechanical. Travell. Yeah... Okay. Yeah, look how small the shuttle is. Compared to how spacious that cockpit was. What are we driving, a TARDIS? Because it is definitely bigger on the inside. And I'm probably saying a lot of funny things right now, but can't remember. I record these way in advance, so this was actually about a month ago, to be honest. Oh, that's right, I started exploring Vulcan rather than just going straight up, because I just wanted to take a look around. I remember. As the song goes, it's all coming back to me now. There were moments of gold and there were flashes of light. This is what happens when all you listen to is Celine Dion in your formative years. Thanks, Mom. Thank you so much. Also, I think I started wandering around because I wanted to check out that Spock statue that I heard was somewhere here, so I just started wandering around. And when I recorded this, there was a special event where they gave you more materials and stuff for your crafting. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to... I'm going to take advantage of it and just talk and, you know, have a good time with everyone. But, yeah, I have no idea what I was talking about. Ooh, the blue stuff is rare. We got some rare stuff. I just can't read what it is. Yeah, when you edit this, the screen's only about an eighth of your actual monitor, and I don't know how to get it to big without messing it up. Oh, there it is. There's the statue of Spock. Oh, yeah, that... Get out of my way, buddy. Oh, yeah, that is just awesome. If I knew how to turn off the UI, I would have, just for a screenshot, but, yeah. I kind of don't like the fact that he's in the Vulcan bathrobe. But I'm like, couldn't he? There's had to have been more, Vulcan outfits than just the Vulcan bathrobe. But still, that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, now I remember. I think I was just wandering around this area because I was like, yeah, this is a player hub where you can wander around with other players, but they just kind of copied and pasted this for your instance. And also, it's very nice that you can take very limited fall damage. That was nice. Okay, I think that was everything. So I think the next thing we'll do is trying to figure out how to get to where we were to actually start this thing. And for those of you who may not be paying close attention, but some of you are, you notice the fact that I'm the only one here, there's no other party members, it's pretty safe to say we're not going to end up going pew 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 just yet. That's kind of why I just have the regular phaser, not my phaser rifle of justice. I need to name my phaser rifles. I know I'll get new ones and stuff, but I'm going to name them. Let's see here. While we run, what would be a good name for a phaser rifle? Matilda. Why? I don't know. It just sounds cool for that particular phaser rifle. Matilda. Oh, you know what? We'll make it that Matilda was the name of Talon's aunt who taught him how to shoot. They called her Tilly. But people tried to call her Tilly, and they only did it once. So, sometimes it's good to have a re-record. I hope I never ever have to do this again, but, yeah, it's good. And I'm glad I finally was able to get the game audio set up right for the voiceover audio. At least it worked in the tests before I started recording. I am glad I only did about an hour's worth of video on this one and not, like a all-day, 3-hour, 4-hour marathon. Oh, that to be honest, that could have killed the stream. Just because, what did I do? So here we are with the Vulcan ambassador. Yeah, is it just me or does he sound a little off?
Do you have any questions? Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people. There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings
yeah, he sounds a little, at least I hope I'm syncing up. The recording narration is muting the actual video audio, so I'm not sure where we are. But I'm just going off what I'm viewing, so I apologize if things aren't syncing up exactly the way they should. But yeah, he sounds a little emotional, doesn't he? Not quite Vulcan-esque, but I'm sure that's, he's just under a lot of stress,
that led to conflict with the Andorians.
I'm sure it's nothing we need to concern ourselves
with. After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has
that was a
lived
smart move by the
They
Vulcans.
studied the
Yeah,
ideals
let's
of
turn
Sirach.
a monastery into a spy station. Also, it just proved that, as a result of that episode, Starfleet captains can be absolute bleeps.
Do you have any
Because Archer's just like, yeah, we're not just going to disable it. We're going to tell the Andorians here, and they're just going to destroy this priceless historical artifact. Yeah, never mind that we could just, destroy the equipment. No, we're just going to destroy the entire station, the entire building. Yeah.
He will not use subspace communications. So if I am to receive his counsel, I need to
There are
meet with
good
him
things
directly.
and bad things in Enterprise, and I love Scott Bakula, but sometimes
Do you have
his
any
character was
questions?
just too much of a jerk.
This is ridiculous. Access to Pajem is strictly limited to preserve the sanctity of the monastery.
Yeah, he is definitely getting riled up for a Vulcan. But again, you know, it's an intergalactic war. He has stuff he has to do.
Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty. But Savin has chosen this moment to illogically question my visiting the monastery. He is refusing to grant leave for me to meet with the abbot at Pajen.
I really hope the candy I'm munching on isn't coming over the audio, but now you know I'm eating candy, so
I will have to delay it until after the trade
helps keep my
conference at Corden is complete.
mouth moist.
And that could take weeks.
Because someone forgot to refill his water bottle before he started recording.
I spent too much time off world. While I find it easy to deal with others, my own people can be stubborn. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than I have.
Alrighty, so let's go talk to the guy holding everything up and find out just what's going on.
Long life.
Yes, do not tell me Vulcans aren't spiritual people. Again, I've mentioned this in the past, but it amazes me how every race in Star Trek has their own religion except humanity. Humanity has now become a race of atheists.
Sarketh accuses me of
I don't see that happening. I don't see the entire human race
his reasons for wanting to
giving up on any of its spiritual beliefs. I never bought that. I never did.
Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajen, I feel
I mean,
more
even
at
the
peace than
quote-unquote
any place
ultra-logical
else.
people have a spiritual
Pajen
belief.
has been touched by
In
outside
fact, even the
influences in
Borg have a spiritual belief.
Federation is at war.
Through all the expanded lore, I guess, their whole purpose is to actually
You seek
find
knowledge.
ultimate
Many
knowledge
years ago,
and
Pajen was used for
assimilate
political
God.
purposes.
Yeah, that's their end goal.
Technology
They
was
want to
spy on the
assimilate
Andorians
God
hidden
and have
beneath
him
the sacred
become
sanctuary.
one with God.
It should never have happened.
Good luck.
Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed because we allowed politics and war in a place where there should only be logic.
But you know, if the Borg were ever able to develop a way to assimilate a single Q,
to keep it safe,
now that,
cares of the
yeah, think about that.
only those who seek
I'm worried
peace
about this Borg
will
invasion of the Alpha Quadrant. They have Q
seek
powers?
knowledge of the
It's game
ancestors.
over. There's no question on that. Oh, that's right.
The people who reject
I would
emotion
always read
require
the
peace and
questions, and
cooperation.
again, I can't read the
We
text because
are
my
spiritual.
eyes aren't 20/20 anymore, and I
rituals
actually have an
guide us
appointment to
through
go see an
our
eye
lives.
doctor next week. But
Vulcans
yeah, I'm
choose a
having trouble
life
reading
of
small
study
print
and
again.
isolation, as the monks at Pajen
Don't grow old, people.
help us maintain our connection
You go
with
from,
our
oh man, I can't wait to get up today,
The
to,
monk study of
how many
Sirach's
pills am I
words
supposed to
and
take
Tushara
today?
Give us all a greater understanding of who we are and who we should
The voice
strive
acting
to be.
in the game, when you get to it, is
Knowledge of the
well done. I
ancestor
really
of the
enjoy it
people
quite a
who
bit.
reject and who seek knowledge of the ancestors. Centuries ago, the Vulcans were creatures of emotion. We fought one another in a
Here we
series
are
of
learning
wars
about
that devastated
space,
our planet.
about Vulcan
Our
Jesus, or
species was on
Surak.
the brink of annihilation.
But he can be
Sirach
Vulcan.
taught us to embrace peace,
Yeah, he's pretty much the
to
Vulcan
aside
Messiah.
our
I mean,
emotions in favor of logic.
insert your own religion's
Ushered in a time of awakening on
version, but
knowledge.
since I am a
His
Christian,
writings,
I
Kirshara,
am unfamiliar with other beliefs. I'm just going to use my own frame of reference. So I don't mean to offend anyone, but you know, I just have to use what I know. That said, I'm not opposed to learning about other people and their beliefs, and I'm always respectful and tolerant of everyone's beliefs.
Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? I neither trust him nor distrust the ambassador.
Yes, this is a good question.
Simply
Thank you,
do
giant
not
yellow
understand
bold
him.
print. Well, don't you trust the
Reveal his
ambassador?
reasons for wishing to speak to the
It's not a
abbot.
matter of trust so
Just
much as he's been
refuse to
acting
mind.
odd. Oh yeah, that's right.
Only
He's acting
respect
odd,
his privacy.
getting a little bit more emotional for Vulcan. I don't think it's any big deal. We need to concern
Seek
ourselves
knowledge
with. You know,
of
it's
the
just,
ancestors. Sarketh has spent more
Yeah.
and more time away from Vulcan in recent years, and seems ill at ease in what was once his home. Tapella admits he has changed in the past few months. He spends hours closeted in his study.
Sudden, unexplained changes in routine and personality.
Tapella says that the stress of the war
Yeah.
in the Klingon Empire is taking its toll.
I'm sure that's nothing we need to be concerned about. Nope. I mean, it's not like we live in a galaxy full of a race of shape-shifting aliens that previously were at war with the Federation or anything.
The monks do not use any unnecessary technology. Even replicators are not permitted on the gem. There is a communications array
Which
available
never made
to the
sense to me.
monks for
Not the Dominion War itself, but the Founders. Because in certain episodes, they'd have the Founders be, the Changelings be, just regular actors, regular people. But they'd say they'd be Founders. So, whenever we'd see a Founder,
on your honor as a
like the
Starfleet
evil
officer, that you will
lady
protect the gem
Founder,
from
she always
harm.
looked like Odo.
Soka
She didn't look like any
insists
human, or,
wanted to
and
speak
she
to
could
the
have,
private,
she was supposed to be, like the top
but only
Changeling, so she had the capability, but she always chose to look
Starfleet.
like Odo. My guess is she was trying to, that was her way of bringing Odo into the fold, make him more comfortable, and rather than look like, say, a supermodel or something.
Do you have any questions?
Again, friends, I am so sorry. I do feel horrible. I really feel terrible.
My departure
I thought
has
about
been
breaking
delayed
this one
long
episode
enough
up
by the
into
whims of
two,
one man. I am prepared for the
but
journey and
I
can
can't
leave
remember
when
where I hit the, let's call it. Oh, so this may be an extra super long episode. Mainly because I can't remember. Boom. Oh, hey, he's following me. That's cool. See, at least it's not an escort quest without it being an escort quest, which, in my opinion, are some of the worst quests or game styles in all of video gaming. Because, escort quests, they can be either tolerable or just downright infuriating, depending on, one, how stupid they make the person you're escorting's AI, and two, how much health they give them, and three, how many bad guys they throw in your path. And since I really don't want this guy on my ship any longer than he has to be, let's get going.
We have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life, air traffic controller lady.
I need to meditate and prepare for my meeting with the abbot.
What quarters, dude? Are you just going
If
to,
you have no objections,
go into that door
I will
I can't
retire
go
to my
into,
quarters.
man?
Please notify me when we have arrived at our destination.
I mean, granted, we're
again,
in the
Have my gratitude.
Starfleet Shuttle TARDIS edition, but I don't think there's crew quarters on these things. My guess is, based on the design and layout, it's supposed to be a runabout, and they just used the wrong ship model. Oh, he probably meant quarters on the Indomitable. Okay, that makes more sense. You know what? I need to come up with a shorthand for the Indomitable. I mean, all the great ships have their own names. Nicknames. I don't want to call it the Indy. That's too obvious.
Has a replicator that will allow you to buy and click on you can purchase common items.
Now this is stuff I already knew because I do like that automatic plotter course, which shouldn't be too long a trip because, and again, okay, it took a Federation starship to move this guy literally the equivalent of 3 blocks, 3 galactic space blocks. So I'm sure there were shuttles and things that could get him there, and only because of my honor as a Starfleet officer. Come on. There's more important things to do than playing taxi service to this guy. Uh-oh. Strange signals. There shouldn't be any. This is Federation territory. But we're just going to put that on hold real quick and grab some crafting mats. I'm finally starting to figure out how to use those, but it's still kind of a hit or miss thing. Oh, that's not good. Okay, should there not be like sensor nets or something to at least detect the possibility of cloaked ships? The effects of the escape key. You can stop messing. You can stop story progression, do what you want, and then get back to it.
Foul shape changer aboard your ship. Turn the creature over to us, or we will destroy you. That foul beast on your
Shape
ship
changers.
is
Uh-oh.
They put on a false face and try to
Yeah,
control
like
us,
a-
But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them down until the last of those honorless dogs dies screaming.
And
My
also,
patience is limited. Speak quickly.
we're,
The
I can't
Undine
think of a
comes
system
from dimension known
that,
as
besides Earth, that
Viridian
should be as
space.
heavily
It is
defended
quantum
as Vulcan
singularities
and
to
its,
move
you know,
its
neighboring
powers.
system.
Undine are telepathic and physically superior to
So,
humans.
shouldn't there be like massive Starfleet warning nets going off saying, you know, Klingon battle cruisers in, you know, Federation territory, not just it's not just at the border, but, you know, right next to Earth. Because if they can cloak and get to Vulcan, what's to stop them from getting to Earth?
But the worst of their weapons is their ability to
The
take
Undine.
our
Now, who
forms.
are the
The
Undine? I haven't
inserted
heard of them.
themselves into every major power in the quadrant and seek to control us through trickery and misdirection. You must be vigilant. My patience is limited. Speak quickly.
Oh,
Starfleet. It was
Oh.
your people who first encountered
that's
the
right. Now I
Undine
remembered
in
now.
the Delta
Yeah, they're
Quadrant.
species 8472 from Voyager.
Species
Yeah.
847.
You know, the race that one ship is able to take out a Borg cube in 2 shots.
Make them hate us so.
Yeah. So,
My
good to
patience
know
is
that they
limited.
haven't given up
Speak
their war of
quickly.
exterminating all life in our universe.
Doubt my word. Insult my honor. I have killed men for less. I have
Yeah, that
nothing to
I
prove
I
to the
rewatched
likes of you.
Scorpion in between recording this and
Ambassador,
well, re-recording the audio.
now, or
And
face
Scorpion
the
holds up, but
consequences.
it definitely felt like a definite reboot of Voyager, and not just because of the introduction of Seven and stuff, but those first few episodes definitely felt like the whole show was getting retooled a bit. So now, red alert, battle stations. Uh-oh. We need to think three-dimensionally. We need to get above them. Not that it really matters, but, Fravel, lower their shields. Oh, wow, I timed that. And Flores, fire torpedoes right up their tailpipes. Hey, guys, come on. We just redesigned this thing. The paint's barely dry. I just love watching. It's a lot different just watching the battles and not playing them, because while you're playing them, you're looking at, all your cooldown timers, all your things. You don't really get a chance to just sit back and enjoy all the pew-pews and the beams of justice and the photons flying. You're constantly maneuvering and, lowering their shields and stuff. So, yeah, it's kind of nice just to sit back and rewatch this. You fool! Yep. Well, to be fair, you were trying to kidnap a Vulcan ambassador. We have no proof of your allegations. I'm sure we could probably, give him a blood test. Quick, someone grab one of those, someone either grab a knife or a hypo spray and let's find out just what blood this guy has. If it's any color other than bright green, it's wrong. Okay, and I think I did say, okay, yep, this is where I stopped. So, with that, my friends, thanks for... Oh. Okay, hold. Well, we'll see you next time, friends. I'm going to stop it here. See you next time.